All right. Time to hope that this is gonna actually properly redirect in 5 minutes. I guess we'll find out. Guess we'll find out. Okay, I got the lobby that I can join. Okay. Wait. Okay. It did go? Oh my god, dude. The delay is like 10 minutes. Oh my god. Okay, I restarted my stream because it wasn't redirecting. Oh my god. Oh no, dude. That's not good. I mean, whatever. I guess we just... Oh my god. Yeah, the delay is quite a bit more than 10 or than 5 minutes. Oh boy. I guess I'm just gonna trust that it's gonna work. It's just gonna take a really long time to work. I kind of have to let the YouTube stream die again. I hope this one doesn't like redirect at 5 minutes and then... Oh my god. I guess we'll see, dude. Guess we'll see. All I can do is wait. Because I have to get rid of the old YouTube stream and then have the new one actually go public. Been live for 3.5 minutes. We'll see if I'm the one that's gonna cause some delay here. But I ain't even taking this one. This one's not even on me. This is the less than optimal video redirection system.
Hello, gamers.
Hello, Adef.
How's it going, Bushy? What's up, Glance?
Doing good. How are you?
Oh,
I'm chilling, dude. My left hand is just like will not warm up.
Already making excuses. That's crazy.
I did some push-ups a second ago to try to get her activated, but it's not working.
Not working. That was your on the hour activity, right? Gotta make sure
Yeah,
you
some
hit your
push-ups. No,
Of
I
course.
had a YouTube video go up at noon, and I had to do like a sponsored pinned comment. Or
Oh,
else,
you can do those if you make the video unlisted before you make it private and scheduled.
see, the problem with that, Bushy, is that I did that, but when it was unlisted, I had accidentally added it to a playlist, and somebody found it. And I got scared and immediately privated it. So.
All right, fair enough.
Alrighty. Well, I think. Okay, so somebody always forgets to download the latest bingo software, and in this case, it was me. So I'm not actually in the bingo lobby, but I take it you two are. Just confirming.
Yeah.
I need like maybe a minute because my delay was like 10 minutes long instead of 5 minutes long, and I have to let the old stream die and make the
How did
new
that
one.
happen?
I don't know, dude. Like,
Yeah, it's all
mine
good.
10
Do you want me to give you
minutes?
2 minutes to let it run through the system?
I am just now able to make it public, so I should be good now.
Perfect. All right, so we're both good to go then?
I believe so.
Let me make sure everything is good on my end really quick. Sorry.
Things look good on my end, so...
Oh, well then it's... Most likely, it's gonna be fine. Yeah.
Oh, I guess we're both under 6K bitrate.
At 6K.
I'm at 6K.
At 6K? That should be fine.
Okay.
Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna move you guys over then. Best of luck. Let's get started.
Yep, good luck.
Bushy.
All right, dude. Here we go. Match is starting. Okay. That's fast. That's fast. That's fast. That's fast. I really don't want to do that, and I know that Adef is a backhand blades enjoyer. That's fast. That's fast. That's fast. All right, the question becomes, what do I want to do? I did not mean to buy 7. Hanging pot bell bearings and cookbooks have synergy. So do NPC invaders and hanging pot bell bearings. Let's go here and here. The blessings of America and... Okay, let me think about what I'm buying. I think I want that. Okay. Let's also buy this and this. I didn't buy armor, but that's fine. Physics gonna go here and here. Flasks are gonna get reallocated here. We are getting 18 decks. And we are making it nighttime. I think I prioritize Blessing of America here. And best routing for that is going to be... just running down there and then going to do the skip. Now, do I get that grace? I don't think so. I do get Pillar Path Waypoint, though. Okay. And then Blessings of America can chain into cookbooks pretty easily. This is a lot of collection stuff, which I don't feel great about, because I would say collection stuff is Adef's strongest point. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. That's fine, I guess. Fuck. Okay. I should still be able to get this, I think. I mean, okay, if it does get sniped off me, what do I go for? If it gets sniped, it means that he was taking very rushy progression towards it, like I'm doing. Ancient Dragon Man's pretty good here, I think. By the way, I need to buy the Rune Talisman as soon as I can. Can I not fuck up this jump, dude? What? Bro. That's not good. That's not good at all. Alright, it's fine. If it gets sniped, that the whole Kindred Cookbook Talismans idea is really strong. Hanging Pot Bell Bearings, NPC invaders. I think I target Kindred Cookbooks first. Dude, it's so fucking dark. I can't see any. God, this is a mess. This is so bad. God, this is just ugly. Tactical making it daytime. That's what I'm doing. Obviously. Brother. Okay, if it gets sniped, target kindred cookbooks. If it gets sniped, okay. So that means he has progression in that direction. There is talismans on this board. He definitely did not go for Blessings of America. Although he certainly did not fuck up his routing nearly as bad as I've fucked up my routing. However, there's very good reason to pick up this talisman right now. Because we know we are not getting sniped on this. Probably gonna need to put priority on the hanging pot bell bearings because of that row 5 situation that's about to happen to me. Okay, we want that. Now, do I set up a weapon before I go for that? I don't think so. Oh my god, dude. This might be like the single ugliest fucking bingo start I've ever had. Okay. I'm behind on like this whole area. I shouldn't be as behind as I am. I fully expected him to go for selling the great katana. I'm not surprised at all by that. Am I going to set up the weapon right now? I don't think so. Am I going for synergistic talisman plays or just rushing the bell bearings? I think I can grab the grace. I'm pretty sure I just have to rush the bell bearings here though. There's Dancing Lion on this board. And Scorpion Stew. I mean, this is a good grace to grab, and he already has it. Yeah, I mean, this idea over in this area of the map was definitely stronger. I chose the wrong idea, and then I fucked it up, too. I get the feeling that he's going to go for synergy. And that's going to let me get the more important bell bearing square. So Lamenter, Finger, to a certain extent, Matir, which is Putrescent, Matir, Emir, Dragon Hearts, NPC bosses, Velvet Sword of Saint Trina, all Ancient Dragon Man stuff. So Ancient Dragon Man is also a good idea here. Ancient Dragon Man is a strong idea on this board. Okay, we're gonna grab this Grace, but we aren't gonna do the other synergy stuff here. We're going only for the Hanging Pot Bell Bearing. Okay. Dude, how does that not hit? Like, that goes right through it. Oh. God, this is annoying. That's like right on it, bro. This square matters too much. I have to go for it. This is 2 matches in a row where I've struggled on this exact thing, though. There we go. Fuck you, bro. Okay. Pillar path waypoint. I can't kill Ancient Dragon Man right now, so I'm just gonna have to quit out. The fact that he hasn't marked anything is concerning me. I'm hoping he's just going full synergy play, which means he's probably winning talismans and cookbooks. But this square matters more. Okay. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Ancient Dragon Man, you're supposed to go back to your home world. Please leave me alone. Please. Why is he still here, dude? Okay. He gets talismans. Okay. I think I'm still ahead on cookbooks. I'm just gonna go clean that up really quick, and then weapon. I have to try to contest this, I think. And if it gets sniped, I go weapon as well. But I should actually be pretty close on this, I think. And if it gets sniped, weapon into ADM, because ADM matters a lot here. We are going to have to run this to a grace. That's fine. Okay. Weapon, Ancient Dragon Man. I am actually more interested in this Grace up here than I am in Worth. Bro, what the fuck? Can I have the goddamn thing, please? Do I even need it? I'm not sure I even need it. Okay, weapon. Okay. I am not gonna get this to max, but I guess that is what it is.
You're no match loud, you're...
Okay, Ashes of War. This goes here and here. And we are going here. Okay, he does Ashes of War. I am getting priority on the Dragon Hearts here. Okay. Thank you. Bird, please don't be an asshole. Jesus Christ, that wasn't good. God, this bird's trying to be an asshole. Okay, that's one NPC invader. Okay, we're gonna do Skidoo and we're gonna kill the magma worm first. Memory of Grace with 300k and level 85 on the board. Gold Scarab Talisman is huge here. Bro, fucking move, please. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. This is looking real fucking good. No, I don't want the riposte right here, dude. Surely he has to be dead. How is he not dead? Nice. Thank you. Oh, no, no. Not today. Alright, we're at one there and one there.
Wait, well, you're...
Okay, we want this and this and this. Okay, we go here. Thank you. Okay. No, dude, I didn't want to fucking sit down again. Don't do me like this, please. All right, go here, here, here. riposte right there. I also didn't want the riposte there. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Oh, sorry, I fucking marked early. Sorry. I hope that didn't impact anything. Refs are gonna let me know if it did. Target NPC invaders after this. I need to talk to more.
Hello. Together. Many things. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Okay.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death.
In the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
I'm not sure how confident in Red Bear I am. I'm not convinced this is a good idea. But it gets us an armor set. I think if we die, I pivot off. Go for the southern play. Yeah, alright, that's not good. Alright, that's not good. I probably don't know this fight well enough to actually be doing this right now. I don't think it's a good idea. I think I go southern play. Because I don't think Adef's gonna love doing Red Bear. And I think he might rate that it's a race. Or maybe he might just be going for Ramana progress, and if that's what he's going for, that's even better for us. Oh, I haven't broken the Great Rune yet. There is materia ideas on this board, so we do want back section. Do I spend these runes? I don't think I do. I think I target Memory of Grace with 300k first. Get off the horse, please. Thank you. I can do Demi-Human Queen. I actually think I like this idea quite a bit. Okay. But now I should have priority on like almost all these squares on this board. He should realize that he needs to go through ADM. I just recognize the idea first, I'm pretty sure. Like Shadowkeep is actually very minimal here. This is almost entirely a southern board. Okay, he does Red Bear. That's good. I'm glad to have made him do that early. Okay, he does Memory of Grace, which kind of sucks. I was targeting that, but that's all right. The row 4 is problematic. What can I easily acquire there? Not a whole lot. That's a base game boss in the DLC. Okay. I didn't think about what I was doing next. Catacombs are a pain in the ass. Euphoria is a long play. I mean, it could be Dancing Lion. Dancing Lion probably makes sense. Because I'm not naturally going to block anything on row 4. I'm going to have to go... I imagine he's seeing the same thing. He should have equal progress to it. Do I want to opt into that race that I'm going to be a minute and a half behind on? Not really. Develop back section. That way I am closer to Euphoria. And if he shows me something else, I go for Dancing Lion. That seems like a play. He's probably going to win dupe if I had to guess here. Okay. I feel like I should still be winning here. If he goes for a putrescent idea right now, and how mad am I? I don't know. I want this golden horn tender. And then I need to remember to use it on something. Okay. The Great Rune is broke, so I can do putrescent stuff now. I'm really just curious what he's going to choose to do. Because if he shows me anything that isn't Dancing Lion, I think I immediately go for Dancing Lion. I just don't really expect that to happen. I would think he's gonna target Dancing Lion right here. His other option would be going like ADM. But Dancing Lion seems like a much stronger choice. Okay. Exactly as expected. I'm pretty sure I would have lost that race. I mean, maybe I could have made up for it mechanically, but I knew I was behind by 1.5 to 2 minutes. So that was a hard race to rationalize. Now he's gonna lay claim to dupe and the Scorpion Stew here. I don't need to empty this. I'm trying to decide if I go for Putrescent right now. I'm halfway tempted to go all the way to Ramana. I don't know if that's a good idea though. Maybe I show Velvet Sword of Saint Trina and then I go Ramana. Okay, Scorpion Stew as expected. I mean, he could like rush it down, but I definitely have a big lead on Shadowkeep progression. Like, that's not even a question. Could also kill Mesmer and go for that dupe right now. Because I need to kill Mesmer to get Euphoria anyway. But I've already kind of made this choice. Backhand blades are pretty good on Ramana, and that is what he's using. Okay. I still expect him to have to go through Ancient Dragon Man at some point. Like, I know I have substantially more map progress on him for like almost all the squares on the board. He is applying bingo pressure, which is annoying. And if I don't play it right, and I don't play in a balanced enough way, I'm gonna get fucked. But I should be winning here. So after this square, do I go Ramana? I'm not gonna win dupe. I know I'm not gonna win dupe. He's probably going backside Shadowkeep right now, and he's gonna show me dupe pretty soon. So there's not much of a point in rushing down Mesmer right now. That's... Okay, so I show that, and now I make my way towards Ramana. Now, if he makes a... I mean, this is progress towards Amir and Matir and level 85. Okay, there's the dupe, as expected. So the only, like, potential thing but, like, with him doing dupe, 44 minutes to 47 minutes, he wasn't doing anything else. Yeah, I mean, this is progress towards Euphoria, Matir, Amir. This is uncomfortably close. I don't like how close this is. He could go make a play for Igon's Furled Finger, but like... Wait, why am I saying this is progress towards Matir and Amir? It is not. It's progress towards Euphoria, though. Euphoria and Ramana. And he still doesn't have ADM dead, so I should still be ahead on that idea. The only question is, am I going to be able to kill Ramana first? Do I even want to kill Ramana right now? Because Ramana isn't the block. The block is Euphoria. And Euphoria is a very long idea. Which puts me in this awkward spot where I need to be knowing what he's doing. And all I know is that he's going backside Shadowkeep right now. Backside Shadowkeep could mean Matir and Demir. It could also mean Ramana, Mesmer, and Euphoria. So I kind of have to respect the bingo rush until he shows me that he's doing something different. If he decides to claim the Matir and Amir space, that puts him at 11. I should beat him to level 85. The catacombs are a bit of a toss-up, but I think if he goes for that, we are going to be looking down the barrel of a pretty close to tied game, if not literally tied game. I don't know why I'm lighting this. I don't need this. And otherwise, if he does, let's say if he shows Igon's Furled Finger, I feel like that's a bad idea. I don't think he's going to be doing that. Or Lamenter, like he can kind of claim that sort of space, but if he does that, I can still compete on it. I mean, he could go all the way down to Putrescent. That just seems like genuinely moronic at this point. That seems like a terrible square to snipe. I'm kind of forced to assume that he's going for this bingo until he shows me that he's not, though. And if he is going for the bingo, I will beat him to it. The real question is, do I want to show Ramana first? I guess I want to claim the square. I'm not in a position where I'm able to like restrict information like that. But claiming the square puts me in this awkward spot where I don't get information on him. He could still be pushing it. I have to keep respecting it. But I guess that's the exact same spot that I'm in right now, except I have an extra square. So it's still probably fine. Okay, let's remember to pop the tender after we kill Ramana here. Alright, thank you, Hockey Stop. Okay, that hits. That's crazy. I'm just gonna tank the phase transition. Okay, dude. Tender. Okay. Is this going to be enough runes? It's going to be kind of close, but probably not. Yeah, not quite. Like I said, until he shows me that he's doing something different, I have to keep respecting this bingo push. But the moment that he shows me something different, the moment that he shows me Igon's Furled Finger, Matir, Lamenter, Putrescent, if he really wants to do Putrescent. I mean, really, the only viable options for him to be going for, the only ones that make sense are Matir or Euphoria. I don't think anything else makes sense. A Ramana race could have made sense, but obviously I won that. Okay, just throwing. Love to see it. It would be really nice to win the level 85 square, which because of his 300k runes, I feel like I should. But I've ended up at level 80, which is like kind of an awkward, right in the middle. I can't just go collect runes right now. I have to actually kill something kind of level. Which is going to give him enough time to catch up if he really wants to. Maybe. On that square, I mean. Okay. Where the fuck is my stagger? My god. Thank you. Okay.
Narca, a curse upon thee.
Okay. Like I said, we are forced. Does this lock me out of Igon's Furled Finger? I mean, I guess I don't actually know the answer to that. Guess we're gonna find out. Still forced to assume that he's going for this. Bro, can you fuck off? Thank you. Light graces in case he shows us that we're supposed to pivot. Dude, he does so much fucking damage. Can you stop chasing me? Oh my god. Brother, please. Thank you. I know this is not like the fast way to do this, but I don't want to risk the fast way to do this. I'm also like entirely sure that I'm ahead on this by quite a bit. So after this, what do I lay claim to? It's a good question. I don't know what he's progressed. Putrescent seems like an unlikely progression from him. The Mateer idea seems more likely. So maybe I just go for like Lamenter. I really don't like killing Lamenter with this weapon. I think I go for the Mateer idea. I've got so much progress towards it. Alright, that is the final bingo dealt with. We are now in a majority game that I should have priority on, like, almost everything. Unless I'm just, like, misunderstanding the story that's getting told. He could have been... It's possible for him to have been map progressing instead of going for this Euphoria idea this whole time, and I haven't been sniping anything off of him. He marked at 47, so he would have about 18 minutes worth of map progress if that's really what he was going for this whole time. If that's what he was doing, I would expect a square to have been marked by now. So I don't think that he's been going for map progress this whole time. I think the most likely story is that he was pushing the bingo line, assuming that I wasn't. Okay, hell yeah, dude. Okay, do I need anything else over here? I don't think so. I am just here for the bell. Okay. Oh, no. Fuck me. That's not good. Okay, do I need to change plan? Where is this Grace? I don't know. I don't know if I need to change plan. God, that's a lot of wasted time. It's higher up. It's right there. God damn it. Where is this Grace? Where the fuck is this Grace? Below? Okay, it must be up there. Okay. Oh, that's not good. Okay, let me just spread progress, I guess, at this point, because I'm not going to be ahead anymore. Not going to be ahead on one singular idea. I feel like there's no way he pushes into putrescent. I feel like I have that on lock for right now. The Mateer idea is the best on the board, which makes me feel like it's most likely that he's going for that. I mean, Lamenter's an option. Igon's Furled Finger's an option. Let's get the whistle and let's go progress to something. Catacombs is a really long square. That I don't really want to be doing. It's too early to be doing Catacombs. Okay. Fortunately, I am winning, but obviously not supposed to just throw away a bunch of time like that. If burning the ceiling tree does lock me out of Igon's Furled Finger, then this is gonna be pretty devastating. I don't think it does, but I also don't know. So, if he marks something related to Matir, we continue on this line. Or if he marks literally Matir, we continue on this line. If he marks anything that isn't Matir, we go back to Matir. That is quite the lack of discipline on my part there. You the boss? No. Fuck. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What even hit me there? That's not what I wanted. Okay, let's not get hit by that. Okay, where the fuck did he go? Alright, that misses. Love to see it. What are we doing? Okay, if I mark something and he marks nothing, do I go back to Matir? choke this, please? Okay, good.
Grant me to take this for scathe. Summon me. My limb but a draw and my...
Okay. I mean, I guess I'm doing Matir. And then if he shows Matir, I mean, I guess it depends on when he shows Matir. I have big lead on Putrescent. I have big lead. Well, not big lead, but lead on Lamenter. If I win Matir, I just win the game. If it gets sniped off me, I have to clean up Lamenter, and then I have to clean up Putrescent. And if one of those gets sniped off me, then we have a Catacomb race. Who is ahead on Catacomb race? I mean, if he lit the Castle Ensis Grace, I guess he is. By a small degree. I'm disappointed at how I played this early game. I was overly nervous and did not find the best ideas. But also, Adef is playing very well. Despite the fact that Adef is 2-1, I think he's still generally underrated. He's very, very strong at gathering squares. He's not as strong at combat squares. But it's not like he's not able to compete off those combat squares. He absolutely can.
Twice the star addressed to show. On the contrary, now may you. Oh, is he? The conceit is then the answer. There never was Marika, and this known, and we have. He knew that it's a tragedy that he would feel come in the play. Do you? But Marika, well, it is their mother fingers. We all anew. May you joy.
Hey. Man, I really fucking set a pace this game. I strategically did not make good choices. But, I mean, I managed to go to Enir Ilum, Matir, and get towards PK in an hour and 20 minutes? Like, fuck, dude, that's a pace. So if this gets sniped, do I think he's going to hold on to Amir? I think if this gets sniped, I still kill Matir, I think. Because it leaves the backdoor Amir still open for me. But then I think I go to clean up Lamenter immediately. Oh, God. Okay. Level 103, dude. That's crazy.
You would abscond with it. The whole of Count Emir's wisdom. You undeserving. Surrender to the night of your lives.
Yo, she's just fucking styling on me. Backstepping my shit. What? How does that not hit? That's crazy. Please don't. Thank you.
Dear star, a fine mother. You will be.
My shining star, grant me a mother's strength. Look here, at my fingers. I will be the true mother. And I will be the only mother.
Ow. He goes for PK. That's crazy. Oh my God, can you... Oh my fucking God. Amir, please.
My dear child.
Dude. Thank you, bro. Jesus Christ.
I desired to be your mother.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, going for PK is I'd like to hear his rationale, but I can't imagine how going for PK is ever the right choice. I guess it's the right choice if he thinks that I think it's such a dumb choice that he would never go for it, and so I just go for it to clean up. I guess you can rationalize anything. It is possible. Okay, we're ready for interviews.
Welcome in, GG's, man, GG's.
Thank you.
Very strong showing here on board presence / map presence. What was the overall thought process here for the match and like prepping for the Adef match here for you?
I think Adef's a really underrated player. He actually plays very, very well, and I don't think he gets all the credit that he deserves for it. But with that in mind, his early game idea was substantially better than mine, getting that progress over towards like Ballarat and Prospect Town. There was a lot of important stuff over there. And it kind of put me on the back foot immediately. The best idea on this board was definitely the Ancient Dragon Man thing. Like, backside Shadowkeep had a couple squares, which is like that's abnormal. It's backside Shadowkeep is almost always more important than Jagged Peak, but Jagged Peak was just crazy. And I found that idea first and sat on that priority for pretty much the entire game. My early game decisions kind of costed me quite a bit because I had to go get Euphoria. But fortunately, the Ancient Dragon Man play was strong enough that it made up for what was honestly not a very good choice early game.
Yeah, the you talking? Oh, I think also the hanging pot bell bearings and not having a weapon ready for that invasion and everything. I think that definitely was a bit of a time sink for sure. But really bringing it back in that mid to late game and really bringing a lot of power onto the board, I think was a huge call. That Rumina play was a really big call. I think that definitely like really set the tone for the rest of the match. So yeah, that was a really good late game from you here. Let me go ahead and bring in Adef as well. We'll talk about like the rest of the match here as well from his perspective.
Sounds good.
Adef, welcome on in, man. GG's, dude.
GG's.
Yo, GG's, Bushy.
We were talking about like the early game / mid game here. You had a really good like strong start here, Adef. What was your overall like plan going into this Bushy matchup?
Ideally win the game. Would be,
good plan. I like that one.
That's a solid plan.
That's really it, man. Like, I don't know. To Bushy's great... I literally can't speak. To Bushy's character, a positive... I don't know. I can't remember fucking words.
You good?
I watched a lot of Bushy games today and last night just to see, like, what the vibe was. And I don't think he has really like a discernible like, oh, I always do this or I always play like this, which is good. That's what you want. Because I think my only, like, I have a lack of Elden Ring experience, undeniably. And I think that shows in late game a lot, even though I practice the fuck out of this stupid fucking dog shit game. But I actually love Elden Ring. Do not let my tilt belie that. But I think my one thing I have over the other players in this tournament is my bingo sense. Like, I think my bingo game sense is very good. I am often, if not always, correct about what other players are doing. But I was wrong about what Bushy was doing like 99% of this match. Which, again, I think is to Bushy's great credit. Boom. Remembered the word. So, yeah, GG's.
Yeah, GG's.
So when it comes to like the mid / late game, there were definitely some interesting calls from both of you guys here. Was the map progression kind of, because we were talking about Adef squares here, kind of not giving a lot of information to Bushy on what he actually has access to. And I think a little bit the same, I guess, for Adef as well. When it came down to like, the last 6 squares of Lamenter, Putrescent, Emir, Mother of Fingers, and Egon, did you guys know if you had priority or if you didn't have priority? Like, what was the thought process there for both of you guys?
The second I got sniped on Rumina, I knew I lost the game. Like, literally that nanosecond, I knew it was over.
That was a tough one for sure.
Because he has so much priority over me on Egon, PK, Lamenter boss, because presumably he went through Charos to get down, and I didn't even know he had so much progress on Finger Ruins, but he did. At least like half progression. So once Romina was sniped, I was like, okay, well, there's only 6 squares left, and I need 4 of them. And then when he did Euphoria, I was like, well, fuck, that was my backup plan. And it was like, you know, that was it.
From my perspective, I was entirely sure that I had a lead on Finger Ruins up until the point that I went all the way down to the Finger Ruins without the whistle, and then I was like, oh,
Yep.
I need to split progress now.
Yeah. Yeah, that was definitely a devastating thing to see, is going all the way to Finger Ruins Dio and then not having the whole Laden necklace to even use the Finger Ruins. But definitely still a really nice bounce back from that. When it came to like the late game with for you, Bushy, you had a bit of like definitely a split map kind of setup, you know, where you had a little bit of Finger Ruins, you had a little bit of Putrescent, you had a little bit of Egon's Furled Finger, and Lamenter. Was Lamenter ever on the radar for that game plan? Because you did have a Grace nearby to him.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I was sure, like, I knew this from like probably like 30 minutes into the match, that I was going to have substantial progress over Adef on Lamenter, Putrescent, the whole Matir idea, obviously the Velvet Sword as well, like everything that involves Jagged Peak, Igon's Furled Finger. I knew that I was like really far ahead on all of that. So when it was like, when I was down like 2 squares in the mid game, I was saying, I'm pretty sure I'm winning here. The only problem I needed to solve at that point was blocking Adef's bingo. And I did. And the story that he ended up telling in the mid game, where he like wasn't marking anything, like you say that's like robbing information, but it also tells a story all on its own. It makes it seem pretty likely that he's not going to spend 20 minutes developing map progress and not claiming a single square. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense in that context. So it's like I knew pretty well that he was going for Ramana, and I was definitely ahead of him on it. And so when I won Ramana and he still didn't mark things, it was like, okay, I'm ahead on all of this.
Yeah, that's very understandable. When it comes to one square specifically, though, that I was kind of interested in, is Adef attempted unique NPC invaders a little bit earlier than you did, Bushy, and then sadly did die to Queeline, but didn't like re-attempt it. Was there a specific reason did you think that was already going to be off the board at some point then, Adef? Because it was there for quite a while after that thing happened with Queeline.
Yeah,
still open for quite a long time.
I mean, I should have gone back to it later, but I think one of the biggest weaknesses of over half the crowd, not to like shit on people, but like people have no willingness to pivot. And I died and was like, all right, well, this is a waste of time. My damage is bad. I have no skidoo. It would be a waste to run all the way back here when like there's more important square progression and map progression I should be making. I think I was trying to take a dose of my own medicine and be like, okay, I need to be more willing to pivot.
Yeah.
And so that happened a couple times actually. Dude, I died so many fucking times in this match. That Death Knight death was crazy. I got one tapped.
Yeah.
I got one tapped by lightning AoE out of nowhere. That was nuts.
Yeah, to be honest with you, on that attack, I just take the axe hit because then you're immune to the lightning, and you can just like roll and you're fine. Because that attack gets me so often.
I was so shocked. I mean, literally. I think a willingness to pivot is good. I definitely should have revisited it though. I noticed it was unmarked, kind of too late, I think. And I knew Bushy had already done ADM.
Right.
Yeah, I think when I initially went for it, it was a good idea.
Yeah.
But yeah, I should have progressed it further. I also, frankly, have never killed more with the backhand blades, and that might have been terrible. So who knows?
It's okay. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. One last thing I have here for Bushy. Your first square that you actually bulldozed here was Blessings of America. Now, normally that's not really a square that a lot of, like, I would say players really prioritize as their first one, because obviously like Great Katana was on the board, and sometimes like Talismans or Ashes of War, something that like people really prioritize before that, because you have to get the Fort Reprimand to even do the Blessings of America. So I was wondering what made you want to kind of like, I guess, go for that from the get-go, you know, going to the church and then going around and grabbing some other things on the way, like the Magma Talisman and stuff like that, but still kind of really pushing that early on. Like, was that just because it was an early corner square, or was it because you were trying to like get some more information out of Adef, seeing if he you know, sells the Great Katana, so you have some time to kind of see like what's happening on the board?
Yeah. Well, like I was mentioning earlier, I think Adef's early game idea was the best early game idea, and mine was not the best. But the rationale that I was using was that Blessings of America is a fast square that does get really relevant map progress. You have to go through Fort of Reprimand on every game anyway. So that could chain into a little bit of like Skidoo Altis priority, which is relevant for like NPC invaders, and then like backside Shadowkeep, which was not the strongest on this board. Like I said, ADM was definitely the strongest map progress on this board. The reason why I started going for like efficiency plays with the Talisman pickup was not because I was just trying to be efficient the whole way through. I was actually trying to rush the Blessings of America square. I did not execute very well at the beginning. But when Adef marked whatever his first square was, Thalier's Concoction, it was like, okay, I know I'm not racing for this, so let me pick up this Magma Talisman and try to incorporate a little bit of efficiency here, which obviously didn't end up paying off, but like there's no reason not to be efficient when you know you have the time.
Yeah,
sure.
Understandable. And actually, I have one more question. Sorry, actually, Mitch, I'm so sorry. Do you have any questions for the players?
I do have one question that I've been hanging on here for Adef. I was wondering if you ever considered really rushing that row 4, because you had, you know, up to 3 of those squares marked with nothing that you knew of from Bushy going for either of those blocks. Did you consider rushing the Romina and Euphoria? I think at that point you kind of went for like Duper Remembrance and a few other things before you kind of went back to it. Was that something you were considering, or were you just trying to get more of the priority in squares in general?
I think I was blinded by the fact that in my brain Euphoria is so long. And I was fully planning on doing it. Like it's not like I wasn't aware that I had bingo possibility. And if I'd have skipped Duper Remembrance, yeah, I would have absolutely won this game. But it's hard to have that hindsight. Because like, yeah, Duper Remembrance, I was still at Morth Ruins. I didn't have any progress around the backside to Shadowkeep. So like, that's 3 minutes to go do that. You know, 2.5 minutes to go do that, and the Romina kill was maybe 2.5-3 minute snipe. So like, I think it makes it a lot closer. And if I get Romina, maybe he also finishes it, and then Euphoria gets sniped, but I think the game is at least closer. But you know, then there's the extra problem of then I have to go from below for Mesmer. I have to do the like up Shadowkeep jumping instead of going around, because I would have had no map progress on the other side. So I think part of the decision making was just like, there's so much, like Metter and Emir are both on here, which means I need to get to Gaius, and I fully, the skip from Mesmer to Gaius is so bad that I was like, I'm not doing that. So there's too much map progress around the right side for me to look past, I think. And so I was hoping that my lead majority would maintain while I did this, and then maybe the bingo is still possible. I truly did not think he was going for Romina when he was, but it was good, you know, it was good sight on him to do it.
From my perspective, the moment that you marked Duper Remembrance, like I was pretty sure you were going for it. I said something along the lines of he's going to mark Duper Remembrance in like a minute. And as soon as you marked that, it was like, okay, I have to assume he's rushing Euphoria. So until he shows me something different, that's what I'm doing.
Sure. Yeah, that's a good play.
Yeah. Well, I mean, GG's from both you guys. Was a great, fantastic match from both you. Thanks so much for playing today. We'll see you guys in the future. Obviously, best of luck into your next matches. And I hope you have a good rest of your day, guys. Thanks so much for stopping in.
Yeah, thank you. GG's, Adef.
GG's, guys. Yeah, GG's, Bushy.
GG's.
All right. There we go, dude. There we go. That puts us at 3-1. 3-1. Which, if we go take a look at the bracket, that technically puts us in second place currently. And that's actually not even really a technicality. CBD is 3-0. Both me and Chris are 3-1. The way that the leaderboard is organized is weird. Let me show you guys. Let me show you what I'm talking about. The first ranking, dude, what is this, dog? What the fuck are we doing? The first ranking is off of wins, which makes sense. The second ranking is off of total amount of squares claimed, which doesn't make sense. It should go wins, whoever has the most wins, followed by whoever has the least losses, followed probably by, like, I don't know, bingo lines rather than amount of squares claimed. It kind of doesn't matter at that point because the next tiebreaker is head-to-head, and head-to-head is not going to be able to get simulated. But anyway, CBD is realistically the 1 seed right now with his record, and me and Chris are tied for 2 seed. And nobody else is capable of being 3-1. They all have minimum 2 losses. So yeah, we're doing good. We're doing pretty good. I am happy about that. I wish I played a little bit cleaner, particularly in the early game of this one. But I found the strongest idea on the board really quickly and was able to capitalize on the mid game and end game. Beyond the early game shakes, it was exactly how I needed to play. Okay. That's all I got. I'm gonna turn on the end screen and then wait here for 5 minutes as I wait for the stream delay to catch up and then raid Domo. All right, bye guys.